Welcome to the Fermented Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Anna, and on this channel, I'm sharing our journey of learning how to turn our home into a homestead. Today, I am about to get ready to go and feed our starters. We got Fred and the unnamed one, Francine, bit the dust yesterday. I went to feed Francine when I was making some Dutch babies, and it was covered in some kind of weird, funky, hairy green mold. There was no saving her. Rest in peace. But anyways, we're down to 2. And it's kind of made me wonder why on earth that happened. Do any of you guys know what would cause just a sourdough starter to start molding? I don't understand it. I've never had that happen before. I've never heard of that happening before. An established starter just going moldy. Do you guys know? And then I'm meeting up with my friend Heather, and we're going to be going to a produce auction. It's an Amish produce auction, and I'm super stoked about it. So we'll see what I end up getting. I'm hoping to get corn, tomatoes, and beans. We'll see what happens. Alrighty, so I just got back from the Amish market, or the Amish auction. I did not film anything. I didn't feel comfortable filming, so I'll show you what I got. And I got good deals on most things, but the corn got me. I messed up on that one. That one I paid what I think is more than I would have cared to purchase. I got these okra. There's 12 pints in here, and so you're buying them by the pint. Okay, so these okra, you're buying these by the pint, and so I ended up getting 2 flats. So it was like I paid 50 cents per pint and times by 24. So I got these 2 flats of okra for $12. I think it's a pretty good deal. And then I got these okra. These are some larger okras, but these are much larger boxes. And I got these things for $2 each. I got 3 of these big boxes of okra. Here, those were $2 each. I think that was a really good deal. These are older okra, bigger pieces. And then I got yellow squash. I think these are like 10-pound boxes, I'm guessing. They look about 10 pounds. And these were $4 each. I got 6 of them. So I got 6 of these flats for $24. I think that was a pretty good deal. And then it was one that had those teeny bitty itty little okras. And then these Hungarian wax peppers, and there's a couple of sweet peppers in here too. These I did taste them; they're not hot at all, unfortunately. So we'll be making some pickled peppers with those. $5 each. So they sold them both of these at the same time, and so I bid $5. So this box was $5 and that box was $5, but I bought them at the same time, so you didn't have a choice. And then the last thing that I bought were these corn, and I bought 4 bags. And I bought them at the rate of, it was $7.50 per baker's dozen. I ended up spending $150 on corn, which based on the going rate in the area is a reasonable deal. It's not a great deal though. So I would not have purchased that much corn if I had realized it was not for the bag. So I did mess up on that one. I paid attention to the rest of them and knew what I was getting into on the rest of them. But yeah, so we have a lot of preserving ahead of us to do with all of the apples and the pears that we have up on the porch. I'm actually planning on maintaining the sourdough thing that I'm doing this month, and I'm going to be doing some kind of behind the scenes preservation. I'm going to build up a few videos that I'm going to be able to edit and have scheduled for while I'm actually at the HOA conference, so that I can enjoy the conference. I can just film what I need to at HOA and not have to stress about trying to put out a video every single day. And then once I leave, I will actually make the videos about the HOA conference. That's kind of what I'm planning. If I do end up having the time to edit a video, which I do not expect I will, I'll post those during the time, but I'm going to use these as ways to get kind of ahead on videos. And then so you guys can expect these preservation videos to be coming out I think like starting like the 5th of October, something like that. And some of this stuff might end up, I'll probably include some of this in the daily vlogs, but like I'll be filming like a how-to kind of how to do it also. I hope that makes sense. So we got tons of stuff that's going to be coming up. We're going to be doing regular corn. I'll be freezing some corn. We got some corn relish. I'll be doing some pickled okra. We'll be freezing okras in like the dimes that we can deep fry. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the squash just yet, but we'll be making some pickled peppers. All kinds of stuff coming up. So I hope you guys are going to looking forward to that. I certainly am. It's been a couple of days and I've been super duper crazy busy, and so I figured I would go ahead and share with you guys my pancake recipe as I promised, and then I need to take a break, the dishwasher's running, edit a video, and then get back to food preservation. It's crazy. So I got like 20, I think like 22, 23 quarts or some pints or something like that of apple butter all cooked up and canned up. We have a double batch of zucchini relish going. I'm heating up some oil here so that we can do another project. I'll share with you guys tomorrow. But anyways, so on to the pancake batter. This one I know is good. I've done it before. It's super delicious. When I had it before, if my memory serves, it totally puffed up and it was a good recipe. So let's do this. All right, so super simple. 2 cups of sourdough starter, fed, unfed, whatever. It'll be more of a sour taste if it's unfed. We are doing unfed, which means discard. And you'll probably have better luck if you warm up the starter, but I've never done it, so I can't attest to it being better or not. 3 tablespoons of sugar. I'm sure you could easily substitute this for maple syrup or some other kind of sugar. Honey, I'm sure that would be fine. 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm using avocado oil. When the pan is nice and hot and we're ready to actually make these, that's when we'll add the baking soda, and it's a teaspoon of baking soda. So far, we have 2 cups of starter, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of oil, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. This has been on my fridge for literally years. My kid wrote that when he was younger. I forgot we had it. So we've added in the baking soda. Now we're ready to start cooking. Didn't let it cool enough. I put it up to high heat to let it warm up, and I did not cool it off enough. Those are going to be kind of a test. So these aren't like the fluffiest pancakes in the world, but they're certainly the fluffiest discard pancakes that I have found. These are so good. So I'm just going to keep cooking the rest of these. And this recipe is definitely enough for like a family of Sunday morning pancakes. You could totally make, you could even, honestly, one thing that I plan to do is you could even turn this into like a freezer breakfast sandwich type thing, and you can make these the buns, and you could like make them the right size, and you could put like eggs and sausage and stuff in there, and it would be delicious. You could also just cook these up ahead of time, throw them in the freezer so that you can have them, just make them like toaster size, And then you can just pop them in the toaster, or you could reheat them in the pan. There's all different kinds of options of things that you could do with this. It is a fantastic and very versatile. That's what I'm looking for. A very versatile recipe. So I hope that you guys are enjoying all these sourdough recipes, and as well as all the food preservation stuff that's going to be coming up here in the very near future. Pardon me if I'm a little distracted. I'm having a hard time keeping up with the comments and all that kind of thing. Because I really have to make sure that this stuff gets preserved before it goes bad. So if you guys are new around here, we just moved to our 30-acre homestead in southern Missouri, and I'm sharing with you all the things that we're doing to turn our home into a homestead. Most of that is revolved around the kitchen, with food preservation, canning, freezing, dehydrating, and fermenting, as well as sharing with you videos on how you can actually use those preserved foods in your everyday cooking. If that sounds awesome to you, click this button right here. This is the subscribe button. This is what tells YouTube you want to come back here. Up here is a video that Mr. Google Pants thinks that you're going to enjoy. And if you got FOMO and you want to know what we did yesterday, click this button right here. This is going to tell you. And then up here is the Sourdough for Normies playlist. Check that one out for all the awesomeness since the beginning of September. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.